This is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
Liam, I don't hear the intro.
It's going. It is Monday, April 4th of 2022, and you're listening to episode 301 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ. Joining me today is Ford.
Hey there, everybody. I'm actually sitting next to LQ right now. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, and that's why the setup again is ad hoc, because we're using Ford's laptop, and it's not outputting right, but I think it sounds right now at least. Oh, except that didn't fade. Oh well.
Huh.
Also joining us today is Leo.
Yeah, it was weird when I sat next to LQ too, in the car. It's just weird whenever I sit next to LQ. Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
the overlay has not faded in yet.
It's
Yeah,
not.
give it a bit.
There it
It's
is.
fading in for us.
Yeah. And finally, Maluris.
It's weird for me because I'm not sitting next to him, so it's like everyone's kind of mixed up, you know?
Now I know how you feel, but only for today, at least. So,
Uh-huh.
It feels like it's been longer than a week since episode 300.
it's been a rough week, let me tell you.
Boy, what a week. Captain, it's Monday.
Well, we had our 24-hour live stream since then.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
a beautiful piece of artwork. I'm so glad you.
7
thought of
hours of which have been permanently thrown into the furnace by Google.
that. Yes. You want to explain what were you receiving on that end during the stream?
So, to put it in context, I was working during the majority of the stream, so I only checked on it, like during my breaks. I had this one idea. I was going to change to a different Krusty Krab song during part of it. And then after I did that, then it was taken down. But they said it was taken down for spam, not for copyright violation. So I don't
Which
know
is
if there's
weird
just a-
because it's like there are so many 24/7 like just music live streams
Mhm.
always going. But
Now, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
like,
put
you
it
can
past...
face-
They're not going to take down Lo-Fi Girl, but they're going to take down us, the little guy. I see how it is.
Now, I wouldn't put it past that someone reported us. You know there are people out there that would do that to us, but I don't
Yes.
have anything to prove it. I mean, it might have been Leo.
I do not know where the report button is.
Likely story.
You got me. I reported you to the
But no.
FBI.
It might have actually been from that different song. The thing is, I had the rest of it. I used that same Krusty Krab song the entire time, and then it wasn't flagged in anything but that one part of the stream.
Interesting.
There are a few Easter eggs in that stream too, which I'm sure very few people saw. I think Ford saw most of them because he was there, but
I helped you develop it.
yes. No, you didn't.
I still don't appreciate that it made me short.
I had to make it accurate to life. Ford, or people would have never believed it was a 24-hour live stream. Honestly, the hardest part of that though was keeping some form of light on it while I slept through the night.
Oh yeah.
Because I found out also I don't own a flashlight. I thought I did, but I opened it up and the inside had deteriorated.
Well then, you need to better carry your flashlights, huh?
Work with what you can get.
So then what I just did is ended up putting it like my computer monitor facing towards it and like draping my hoodie over it so the light wouldn't bother me.
Very ingenious.
So, but I mean, some of it's still there. I'm not sure if I'll leave it publicly listed. Honestly, I might
You should.
unlist it and
No,
just put it
leave
on the
it, leave it.
Discord server channel.
Nah.
But yep, and honestly, I came up with that like basically the evening before April Fool's Day. 'Cause I had a different idea, which I just did not have the time or the energy to develop. Maybe I'll use that one next year.
We need to do something more elaborate next year. We haven't been able to top our BCC2 gig. Yeah.
That was definitely the most elaborate one. That was able to be elaborate because we outsourced most of it.
That's
probably
true.
One of the most work though, Leo, is the one where we both did a cooking hero. Or Kevin did one too. We had 3 cooking hero factories in one day. That was
right.
pretty elaborate.
And I made mine in like 6 hours.
Yeah, then that's like the best thing you've ever done with your life.
More
No,
so
that-
than my thesis on magnetized dusty plasma?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
I'm sure that video's brought way more joy than your thesis will ever bring anyone.
Probably true.
Wow.
So it didn't bring any joy to me.
Don't belittle the man's work. It's his.
I'm building up his work. He's already done his magnum opus. Leo's life is just downhill from here.
You already peaked.
It was a very short peak, but like it was, pretty low before, then pretty low after. But you had your peak, Leo.
I'm basically a delta function in terms of creativity.
I don't know. We're still waiting for Kevin to peak.
And that's the neat part. I won't.
I'm not even gonna ask if I've peaked yet. I already know I have.
You've never made a video, so how could you?
Oh yeah. No. I made the Galva reviews.
That's
You
right,
definitely
you
haven't
did.
peaked.
Maybe after you make the video where you kidnap Matthew Ewald, you'll peak.
Okay. Wait, I don't know. I feel like I'd be copying Orion.
Yeah, we can't do kidnappings again.
Yeah.
But you see, Orion kidnapped LJ.
Look, if we do another
You would be kidnapping a bona fide movie star who's been on set with The Rock.
Yeah, but if we do another.
Has LJ met The Rock?
If
No.
we do another kidnapping,
He
CIA's
met
gonna come
that
after us.
Steve Jobs, though, didn't he?
He did meet Steve Jobs, yes, but Steve
Yeah,
Jobs
he's-
hardly qualifies as a.
But he's
Nice
been
person.
in the presence of Steve
I
Jobs.
don't think The Rock really qualifies as a nice person either.
Yeah, but he's more handsome than Steve Jobs. So.
I guess I can't argue that.
But has he done more in life, though? I mean, like, the one.
I mean, he's
basically
brought more joy than Steve
revolutionized-
Jobs, probably.
Yeah,
You think the iPhone brings joy?
Depends on how you use it, but
Yeah.
not the iPhone. The idea of the iPhone worked out, though. Steve Jobs had some good ideas. Now that he's gone,
Yeah.
Apple is completely useless.
Yep.
I blame Tim Cook, Auburn alum, for this.
Oh, he went to
He went to-
Auburn?
He did.
For
I'm not very proud of it.
shame.
Yeah.
No.
For shame.
Apple has done nothing since Tim Cook's been around.
Yep.
You should be
He's
ashamed to call
he
that
is
school
like
your
the
alma
epitome
mater.
of the age of decadence.
Yeah.
All right.
All he does is make $1,000 monitor stands.
He's not wrong.
Did they ever even come out with a new Mac PC like in the last 10 years? Because I know it was a very long time since
Last
like
10 years, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
like their towers, because they used to graphic designers used to
Oh,
love the Mac towers.
I don't know if they're doing.
Oh, the towers? No, I don't think they have actually.
Because because those are big for a while. And people are like, when are they coming out with the next one? They just didn't.
Yeah, they're all
No.
about those thin pieces of cardboard.
Yeah, I don't even know if they do the all-in-ones anymore though. Now, do they?
Yeah.
They
I
do
don't know.
laptops. I think the new MacBook came out last year, but I don't know if they did like.
They still do
Desktop.
IMAX. Yeah, they still do desktops, but they're all like everything is in the screen.
Okay,
I
so
don't like that
all-in-ones.
kind.
I don't
I don't like
either.
that.
I'd rather have
Well,
like,
you see,
the monitor
that's the
and
issue with
camera.
Apple hardware is it's 100% proprietary too. Not only that, so like you can't even change out the CPU, the RAM, or anything in an Apple computer. So if it breaks, you're done.
Mhm.
And also, all the hardware is the hardware that Windows PCs used 5 years ago,
Right. Yeah. You're paying,
and they're
like,
more expensive.
Yeah, you're paying like $500 dollars more for it. Yeah.
I
That's why I
can.
went with a PC for my next computer.
Also, if you have an iPhone, you have to pay for ringtones. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
You mean?
I mean, you
what's
can
the
get-
deal?
You can get around it if you have a GarageBand.
I mean, it used to be where you can make them yourself.
So can you still do that with GarageBand? I thought they nuked that for some reason.
I think you can, but maybe
Oh.
not because they're, it's modern day Apple. So
They
you
may
don't
have,
to.
because I'm still running a really old phone.
Yeah.
By
Isn't your
standards.
phone like 8 years old?
No, it was 2016. I got it.
So yeah,
It's the same. It's the same generation. Is that 8 years? Oh,
No, it's
Feels like
6 years.
years.
It's not far off.
Feels like it.
I'm not that old. Not yet.
But yeah, with my S10, I just literally hey, I feel like having this song as my ringtone today.
Yeah. I'm seriously considering going to just a flip phone. I know they're trying to nuke. I know they're trying to nuke the 4G and all that, but
No, don't go to a flip phone. Just get an Android and if you really want privacy and everything, you can lock it up really easy. There's a way. Android is actually 100% customizable at its core.
Hey,
This is the way.
don't doubt Leo's like insecurity about it though. Like if he bought a laptop and was able to download like thousands of viruses first 2 hours.
This has less to do. This is less to do with security and more to do with the fact that I grew up watching Star Trek: The Original Series.
Wait,
Okay.
so Star Trek: The Original Series taught you to look up dubious things on the internet?
Oh, flip phones! The communicators were flip phones.
I mean, like, you know what
Well,
I'm saying?
Leo, they do make flippable smartphones now.
I know. I saw.
Which I actually think that would be kind of cool if they worked.
Yeah,
And they're really expensive still. It might come around,
Yeah.
though.
maybe.
The main thing is also why I think it's impossible to go back to the flip phone is if you didn't, you'd have to buy a good camera and always have it with you.
Yeah.
Because our phones are our cameras now, and they're better than the cameras we grew up with that our parents had anyways. You know what's
Weird to think
hilarious, though?
about.
Like the old cameras, like back when people had Blackberries and people are taking pictures like, oh, I'm preserving memories there. No, those pictures are absolute trash and no one's ever going to want to look at
Yeah.
them. Like, honestly, basically up
What
until
is
the
that?
last 4 years, any picture taken with a phone is not good. To be fair, actually, iPhones, that are older, probably took alright pictures. They used to have better cameras. They don't really anymore.
I don't know. This one takes pretty good pictures.
Yeah, like, no, well, they don't have better cameras.
Yeah.
They're good cameras
It's
still.
like you can add more lenses, but it's not going to make the picture any better.
Yeah. I saw Ford's new iPhone. The lenses on the iPhone are huge. Like, I have 3
Just
lenses
the,
on my Android,
Yeah,
Galaxy
I'd say,
Plus,
like,
but...
it takes up at least like a sixth of the.
It's like what we were talking about with like the design philosophy going away from the smaller product to the larger thing that's not as elegant anymore.
Well, see, I never liked the design going to the smaller thing. I always thought that was a stupid trend. Like, how thin can we get something that doesn't necessarily make it better? Like, as someone who likes technology, I always like things that are heavy.
But I'd also like something smaller to fit in my pocket. This one, I mean, like this one that I have now is fine.
But you have a
but
thick
it
wallet
is-
case on yours, too.
That is also true because I wanted it
Yeah.
that way. But I
Because you got to
do
protect it
think-
because it's made of paper.
Yeah, right. I don't know. It's.
I mean,
pretty
mine is
durable.
thicker because I have an Otter box on it, but that does fine.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
do think that they could make them just a little bit smaller because it just
Like-
feels big.
Do they not make the smaller versions of the iPhones
They
anymore? They
do,
used to.
but they're like really like. It feels like something. Like
See, I deliberately got the S10 with the Plus because I like the bigger screen.
I mean, I prefer.
Well, you see, like,
this, you know.
I don't know. I don't use my phone to like watch things really. I just use it to call
You
and
mean
take
you,
pictures.
You don't watch The Irishman the way it was meant to be watched?
No, and I never will.
I actually do end up using my phone to watch things a lot because at work I will put videos on it as I have, because I can't stream
No,
YouTube on my
very
work
recently-
computer.
Yeah.
So, like, No
Well,
Way
part of
Home,
it is also that
uh,
my screen is breaking and like there's a bit
Yeah.
of moisture inside.
So that's the
Mm.
thing. Like, I was waiting for a while at the lab, like a week or two back.
Hmm.
like I was waiting 6 hours for this thing, and I'm like, I've got nothing else that I really want to do right now. I literally just bought No Way Home right then and there and started
Oh.
watching it on my phone.
I don't usually watch movies on my phone.
I don't usually watch movies on my phone at
Except-
work, but I did.
Oh, okay, except The Irishman. I did watch The Irishman half on my phone, and I didn't watch the other half.
So, you know, things I wanted to try.
I will watch some TV shows on my phone, like only stuff that really quality doesn't matter, like Seinfeld or something. But no, also I will use my phone for like remote connecting to my PC, so that's important to have a larger screen for me. And you know, I'll use it for like some sort of off the cuff editing and such. So I like to have a good workspace on it.
Yeah.
All right, but we do have Lego to talk about today, so I guess
We
we should get
do
some of that.
actually. Where do we want to start?
We're gonna start with that tank.
The Stirrers tank.
I feel like we get this tank all the time. I remember one not too long ago with Ayla Sakura.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is the third version that we've gotten, at least in this scale. The first one was more like Battlefront 1 based, I want to
That-
say.
That was a
Uh,
good
And
set.
it was
Say Battlefront 2.
big.
No, yeah, it's
It
definitely
was
Battlefront 2 based because
chunky.
Ayla Sakura is in Battlefront 2.
Oh right,
Yeah.
well, Battlefront 2, the no, the first one, the very
Oh,
first
the
one
very
from
first
like
one.
2008.
The one from 2008.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's
I
a
remember
good-
that one too well.
that's a good set.
yeah,
A
it was
good
big.
set.
It was big.
If it's bigger than this, I don't think that's size accurate then, because this one looks about the right
This
size
one
it should
is
be.
this one. I think it looks roughly the same size, but the one from that you're thinking of, the one that came with Ayla Secura, that was more of, I guess, like the Legends size. That was more going for like the old Battlefront 2 look. I think it was going actually more for you know the old
Battlefront
game,
2, the 2005 one, is what I know this tank
well,
from.
like there was the old game Star Wars Clone Wars, where you were just driving around that tank like pretty much the entire time.
That sounds awful.
It's a very
Yeah.
small, very rare game right now, right?
Remember the game at Disc Traders with the Tetris on the back?
Yeah.
That's the game.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
They couldn't even sell it by itself. They had to boost the Tetris sales.
Pretty much. It was not a
Nice.
good game. But it was part of the whole like the Clone Wars multimedia experience. If you know, I think you people are too young to have experienced that.
I didn't see Star Wars until I was like 10 or 12.
Yeah.
So
Technically, I was a part of the whole Clone Wars like episode 2 hype thing. That's
yeah,
where I
like
got
the
got
episode
a
2
bunch
to
of
episode 3
cards
Yeah.
from singing the Water Buffalo song at Disney. It was great.
Okay, then. So yeah, like
I
that's where
saw-
the tank really came from, was that game. For
Yeah,
real.
my only Attack of the Clones hype was seeing Attack of the Clones in
Yeah, but
theaters.
okay, yeah.
I saw the Phantom Menace in theaters.
Yeah,
In
when it was
3D.
released.
I wish I did too.
Actually, the 3D was worthless entirely.
Yeah, like that movie was not made for 3D. It bears no benefit at all.
Anyway, so like that tank was basically made for that game to be like the starfighter on the ground sort of thing. So it was a one-man tank. But then they decided, no, we need to make it bigger. It needs to be like a four-man tank or something like that. So they decided to make it like this. I don't know.
Oh,
Apparently
I like.
this is in Battlefront 2, like the new one, right?
There you don't see vehicles that often in Battlefront 2, actually, but it might
Oh,
be.
no.
I
Kevin,
do believe, yes, it is in the 2018 Battlefront 2, 2017, 2017.
Interesting. Did
Which,
not know
despite the
that.
media reports, would be a good game if they were ever allowed to finish it.
So,
Yeah.
Like, really, I love the engine they built that on so much. It just feels so nice. But problem is I can't actually just play with people I want to play with. Oh yeah, let's talk about the minifigures.
right. So
Yes.
Yeah.
there's some very important things here. For instance, they made a Clone Wars version of Mace Windu.
Yes, we haven't had one since 2009.
2008, I think.
Well, we've never had the one with the gloves.
Well, it was when the shuttle. They had the shuttle. I
Ah.
thought that was 2009 instead of 8.
Yeah, that's like that. It really is like a big selling point for me
Hmm.
because he looks pretty much how like my mind's eye puts it when I'm thinking of like the original Clone Wars Mace Windu, like the one that literally like uses the Force to take the screws out of a super battle droid.
Yes,
That one.
I need to watch that series at some point.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't.
Ugh.
Just to spite you for it, I have not seen it.
Ugh.
I forget, Leo. Have you seen the holiday special? forget
I
if you're
have,
ever
3
there.
times.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's been
You've seen the
with us.
holiday special 3 times, but you haven't seen Clone Wars. What the Tartakovsky
It's kind of funny
Clone
that thing.
Wars
But now I
once?
remember, like, last time I watched it was when we were here.
Oh yeah, November.
Yeah, we like got up early in the morning to watch the holiday special before we
I
left.
thought you went to see it at the theater.
No, I had to work the next day. I couldn't see it in the
Well,
theater.
I went to the theater. Yeah, it was great, but yeah, we still watched it.
Yeah, so Kevin watched it twice that day.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
yeah.
You're welcome.
You know, I almost always feel miserably exhausted on the days we do that.
Always.
I was
Yeah.
so tired by the time we got home.
It wouldn't be the holiday special if you didn't feel miserably exhausted after watching it.
It was mentally taxing to endure, I will say.
It is. It's a very mentally
It's
taxing.
very, very
involved.
strange.
Would you say
You gotta be an
it's-
intellectual in order to even get through it.
Would you say it's better or worse than Rise of Skywalker?
I haven't seen it. So you
Better.
have to tell me.
You think the holiday special is better than Rise of
Okay,
Skywalker?
do you gotta describe better as in
Is it
as a
better?
craft, or better as in does it have more inherent value?
Yeah.
More inherent value.
Yes, it has more inherent value than Rise of Skywalker.
Okay. As a craft,
No, it's probably literally one of the like least artistic things I've ever seen put together in
You're
the
But
space
it
saying
of the
has,
Earth.
that
but it has
you're-
the Cantina band.
you're saying Itchy's space porn is not artistically stimulating?
It has original trilogy aliens.
It does.
It has.
It also has
Cuphead.
Harrison
You know why it
Ford,
has
like-
those is because they didn't design like almost anything for it. They just raided
Hey,
Lucas's
you
warehouse.
know what it has instead of that the sequel trilogy doesn't as a whole?
Hmm?
You know what it has? It has the main characters together on a screen.
Yeah, I don't
It
think
also-
it has that much.
You know, it was able to do that very difficult thing by having all of the main characters in one place.
And
It also
Crazy.
like one of the best parts is seeing Harrison Ford, despite everything, trying to give it his all, but he's just like, I don't know about this Star Wars. And then you start hearing about him like not wanting to do any more Han Solo, how he wanted to
You
kill
know,
off
you
Han
think
Solo.
the
That was
history-
entirely because of the holiday special, and you
Do you-
see it just in his eyes, like at the end, just like the life leaving
It's like,
him.
oh my goodness, kill me
You know,
now.
do you think without the holiday special, the sequel trilogy would have been better?
No.
Harrison
Absolutely
Ford
not.
would have pushed for it to be better at that point. Then he would have cared.
No, I don't think he would have cared.
Yeah, I think.
I don't think
I
Harrison
think-
Ford
Yeah,
would have ever cared.
I don't think it was the holiday special that pushed him over the edge.
No, it is
No,
definitely
it
holiday-
did with Star Wars. It's just not over the edge with acting quite yet. Like, he still likes Indiana Jones to this day, but, like, you can tell some of his performances, if not all of them these days, are just kind of, okay, where's my paycheck? How much did it pay
Well, I mean,
today?
His age is.
Except he
pretty
seemed to give more performance for Secret Life of Pets too.
What?
Well, you know, you have to pay the repair bills for your plane somehow.
And the medical bills.
Oh yes, but this also has those purple clothes that we talked
Yes,
about a lot
so
a long
that's the
time
thing.
ago.
Purple Squad, the dream is real.
Kevin, is there anywhere in Canada that these come up currently?
I don't think currently they do come up in canon at all because, like, the most we've seen with Mace in the Clone Wars is with like Commander Pons and that division, and they weren't wearing any purple armor.
I mean,
That was
I know
Phase
there
1
is-
too.
There is a name for this battalion. I just don't know what that name is. I've seen it
No.
here and there, but I don't remember.
I think a big reason for that is Mace Windu is basically the villain of the prequel trilogy.
Now, for me, the uninitiated, what is this purple trilogy from that gives us so
It's
much?
in the old expanded
Yeah.
universe. It's what Mace Windu's clones had.
Yeah,
Like lightsaber, I get it.
I don't recall ever seeing these though.
I think it was more or less in books and comics and
I-
stuff.
Yeah, well, I read the Republic comics from this era.
See, I sought out
This-
different
I
colors
did
of clone
not-
armor.
I never
so
saw. Well, that's the thing. Like, they didn't really do the colorful armor in the comics, so it must have been a book thing.
Yeah, I would think it would be a book,
Maybe.
but or multiple books, but I don't know.
But yeah,
Purple clones.
this helps us fulfill the dream.
yeah, it's the
Like, when-
187th Legion, I
Okay,
think.
yeah, I knew there was.
Yep,
8
that's
in
what
It
there.
has
the-
not appeared in
that's what I-
canon at all, which makes it really weird. I
Where-
think
where has it appeared?
I'm looking.
Does Wikipedia's Legends tab have anything?
Well, it would only have a Legends tab if
Yeah.
it's not in canon.
Wait, no, it might actually have. If you go to the canon article, it has a picture of these minifigures.
Nice. That's great.
So I think Wikipedia hasn't really gotten the updated memo that Disney stopped caring.
Yeah, that's pretty much like the only source.
Well, the thing is, Wikipedia always cares when no
Oh,
one
here it is.
cares.
Okay, they were in
Like
Legends.
their
They
entire
like the
article about...
anti-Harrison Ford.
They care a bit too much sometimes, I think.
Okay,
Then why did it take them so long to like get the canon articles updated after the
what?
canon wipe?
Okay, get this. Okay.
Because there was contradicting information back then.
They were in Legends. However, they were only ever toys. So it says here that they were in Star Wars Unleashed, which was this like sort of like diorama bust sort of thing, where it's like it's like a figure but they're not posable, or like slightly posable or something like they're in a set defined pose and you can only really move their head or something like that. But then they were also in.
Wait. Were they on like little bases, like circular bases? I have like one or two of those. Yeah. Yeah.
But they
This
were
isn't the
also
tactics
in
game.
a few Saga collection battle packs from the old 3 3/4 days. So yeah, these are basically toys. They never really existed. They were literally just painted up purple.
So is purple like the only color of clothing that doesn't exist in canon?
Pretty much. Like, they were literally just painted purple just to get another color out there.
Because I know there's multiple battalions of red, and obviously the blue is 501st. You've got like the... Is Obi-Wan's orange or yellow?
Orange, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're kind
Isn't
of...
there like a more
orange.
orangey squad though too?
No, his is
Mini-
orange, and then
or yellow one?
Yellow is... I want to say Ayla Sakura?
Yeah, yellow
Aren't they-
is Ayla.
Yeah.
Okay, so answer me this. I remember this vaguely from like the first clone battle pack from 2007. But is there like a Star Corps trooper in anything or whatever? Or am I misremembering what they called the yellow clone?
No,
327th Star Corps.
the Star
Yeah.
Corps was Kiadi Mundi's, and they had that sort of like red, sort of like snow trooper looking gear.
The
Well, that would have been for the
Oh, there was a
campaign.
light blue
Yeah.
one too. Who was that?
light blue.
No,
Might have
Wikipedia
been-
says the 327th Star Corps was Ayla Securis. Or that they were responsible for the death of Ayla Secura, at least.
Yeah, they were hers, so because Bly was her
That's
commander.
right, Commander Bly.
Yeah.
I remember Commander Bly. I trained under him during the Clone Wars Online.
Nice.
I remember him because going back a couple
Think it was
steps, the
Commander
Star
Bly.
Wars dioramas,
Oh.
I had a Commander Bly, but he was red, and that it was like, despite the fact that he's yellow in the film,
Were you a good
Just-
soldier? Did
interesting.
you follow orders?
Oh, Liam, speaking about caring too much.
There can be two subjects, or maybe three, that you're asking me about here. What is it? Wait, did you post something? 'Cause I'm
Yes,
not
I posted
looking at
it.
it.
They're
It
very
isn't
shiny.
That.
Oh, I wish I didn't know about this page already.
Yeah. The Legends one was even worse, especially when Wikipedia wasn't monitored for like a while.
Yeah, unfortunately, I know of that. Yeah, the picture they have on it is much more appropriate than the old one.
Fair.
I don't think this picture is appropriate anyway.
It's just Adam
No.
Driver in his natural state.
It incites too much lust.
But it's not. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it,
Anyway.
Ford.
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I know what damage that did.
Like Jared Leto?
Yes. But apparently, Morbius has made money. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Anyway, but here's the thing, like, we finally have the purple troopers. That means purple squad, like we were almost promised back when Battlefront 2 was like getting ready to release. It can finally happen.
Is that on official Battlefront 2 now? Do they have the purple armor?
No, they don't.
No.
There's like a lot less content than it sounded like there's gonna be. Because remember, at one point there was gonna be like you customize each piece of the clone armor, and someone like got into it before they actually added it.
Yeah, and they leaked all of it. Yeah.
But now we can just make it at home. We literally just need to get 2 of these, and we'd have our squad. It'd be great.
Is there purple clones in... Actually, are there any colored clones in Battlefront 2, 2007?
2005, first off, and no, you only get 501st.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're blue, you know. This blue.
And I'm trying to find all the colors. It's not easy.
That's another weird thing. It's like they're all blue, even when you go off to help Obi-Wan with Grievous.
Well, that's because they're the 501st still.
Yeah, but like he didn't get any 501st in the movies.
Well,
He only had his own battalion.
you don't see these guys in the movies. They're just in the background.
Oh, right. Uh-huh. Whatever.
What are the bark troopers? I don't like them. They just have all these weird circles all over their armor.
The what troopers?
Bark troopers,
Or
or
the Bark Speeder troopers.
The Bark Speeder guys.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
They shot down that one.
They shot down Adi Gali.
Ras Ali.
Yeah.
Oh no, Ras Ali. That's right.
Yeah.
I just get
Wasn't
her.
Adi Gali already dead?
Yes, she was. I keep getting her and the other one
Right.
confused.
Yeah, she was killed by Clancy Brown.
That's right.
Yes. So yeah, they shot down the other one on Seleucami. That's right.
How much is this set?
40.
Yeah, it's not
Not too bad.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I mean,
It's
for what you
262
get,
pieces.
I mean, it seems like a
And 6
I mean, I'd
minifigures.
consider getting it because I like clones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you get 2, you can make the purple squad.
You can.
2 is a lot, and I still have more Lego to buy this year.
That's true. I have money I need to
I
save.
kind of hope that the Office set does not drop this year. Because
Just because you said that. Just because you said that.
oh boy,
No.
there's
So,
so much.
from the chat, Sombrero Man, this is going back a bit, but Sombrero Man asked us about the Ewoks movie.
I still have not
We don't
seen
talk
it.
about them.
It's
No.
been on. I thought we were gonna watch it eventually, Kevin.
We are, but we don't talk about them.
See, now that they're on Disney Plus, I'm without excuse. I need to watch them
Yeah.
Yeah.
along with the Droids show.
Droids is
Yeah,
actually not
I'd
bad.
actually say watch Droids because it's
Yeah.
like, you know, the best part of the holiday special is a cartoon. Same
That's right.
cartoonists and
Yeah.
everything.
I mean,
They
that
got
makes
the
good.
same
It's
voice of
honestly like the
Boba Fett back.
creepiest animation.
No, it's not. It
Actually,
really
you
isn't.
know,
It's
Leo,
70s
it
animation.
would actually be a really good idea for you to watch that show before you watch Clone Wars, because Clone Wars has a direct reference to those shows.
So I'll appreciate Clone Wars more once I watch Droids.
Like when
Yes.
3PO strips down. Yeah.
I mean, like, literally, Tartakovsky was like, I liked those shows. I want to replicate their style. And he did.
What about Ewoks, the show?
Oh, Ewoks, no,
Don't watch that. Don't watch that.
Now I have to watch it.
Ewoks is just weird Care Bears.
Yeah, that's what I
The thing
got
is,
from
it's like so disconnected from Star Wars. There is
Yeah.
only one episode that
It is
ties
weird Care
into
Bears.
like anything Star Wars related.
Wait a minute. That sounds like then all the people who claim that Mandalorian bad because of all the tie-ins to Star Wars would love this show.
I don't think they're saying it's bad because of the Star Wars tie.
There are some people who say
There are
that.
some people who say that.
Like, what is it? What do they mean by Star? It is.
I
Star
don't
Wars?
know. I don't
No,
know.
I
what they
think-
mean.
There's a
What?
couple of rough
Star
episodes in season
Wars?
2 is the problem, I think, where...
I mean,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
problem
It's a
is
bit-
that they basically used it for a backdoor pilot for like
Yeah,
five-
that's the main issue.
for like 5 shows.
That's
And
why I
then
don't like the
Boba
mid
Fett was
portion.
just, season 2.5 of The Mandalorian,
Yeah, also, like,
anyways.
yeah, and then like you turn Boba Fett into Bubba Fett in his own show. Like, come on.
I liked Boba. There were some hidden gems in.
We need to discuss Boba Fett overall.
Don't
Like,
dare.
Boba Fett's not a bad show, but it's not a good show either.
I thought it was terrible.
Did you see it all?
It was not that.
I did. Totally. Yes.
Oh,
You didn't, did you?
Ford.
Yo,
You gotta
ho,
see
ho.
the climax. You gotta.
Yeah, like the
watch
first 2 episodes
the
are by
climax.
far the worst episodes of the show.
Oh yeah, but like he rides the Rancor. Are you kidding me?
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
the dumbest thing I've
It's
seen
cool.
in my life.
Ford, that's the thing that's been in Star Wars for a long time.
That's stupid. So
I
like,
used to ride the
your
Rancors on
solution-
Dathomir when I was
your-
in the Clone Wars online.
Your solution to these old droids with shields that probably can't take heavy gunfire is to not get your literal fire spray gunship with heavy guns.
No, that wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yes, it would have.
You would have
No.
destroyed the town more.
Yeah.
The town
But
doesn't even
the
care
Rancor
about him.
destroyed it.
The Rancor is a
Bad.
surgical strike, essentially.
Did the Rancor not destroy the town?
When it got loose, see, like
Like, what you have to worry about with animals is that they're gonna freak out
Look.
when something bad happens.
Look, you're right.
Nope,
It
not
does-
gonna do that.
it
Energy
does not
attacks
make-
aren't a good thing to use on the shields, though.
yeah, it does not
I mean,
make sense.
it depends on the power of the shield
Yeah, like, these were
generator.
old enough where it could have cut through them.
No,
But
these
yeah,
were,
Ford.
these were.
Oh, no,
I don't think they're implying
they were-
they're incredibly old droids, though.
They looked old.
Yeah.
I thought they were like more
they look
rough.
like-
They were developed during the original trilogy, at least. That's why they looked older, I think, because they were going more for a post-Clone Wars style.
I don't know.
Like,
My
they're
mind,
pretty
I mean,
big
maybe I'm
too,
just,
so
like,
that means that they have a fairly decent generator.
Yeah, like what I was thinking was like I'm thinking like
If you're thinking of just like a regular droidica,
yeah, like,
that
in-
would have just
in my
annihilated
own mind's
them,
eye, I'm thinking like this is like the older version of the droidica. And
No,
therefore
it's
not
bigger.
as
That'd
powerful.
that'd be a
So
li-
like maybe
that was-
I'll give
that
you
was obviously a more
something
developed
there,
version
but
of the
still,
Droidica.
like, I just
It didn't
roll,
I
but-
just didn't like the show. It was dumb.
You're dumb.
Oh.
Got you.
Oh wow, great comeback.
Alright, we can talk about Lightyear now. This is something I won't see.
Really?
Well, any
You don't
of
wanna
us
see-
What's
the
about
movie?
Star Wars?
Buzz Lightyear?
Well, I already was not going to see it before they got political with
Wait,
it.
hang
I'm definitely
on.
not going to see it now.
I do want to ask: are they getting Tim Allen?
No, you didn't know about
No.
this? Is already a big
Oh,
thing.
screw
No.
this movie.
No, they
Yeah,
recast him as Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Oh,
We knew that a long time ago.
I actually.
Yeah, that was like the
forgot about
first thing
that.
we knew. But they are bringing Tim Allen back for the Santa Claus TV show.
It's not.
That's
enough.
good.
It's not enough.
No, but no, this movie is going to be garbage. That doesn't mean the sets can't be alright,
The
though.
sets are actually pretty fire. I'm kind of impressed.
So this was
Did
like
you
a
see
4+
the guy
set, but-
Yes.
commented on Twitter that he was like the director was a huge AFOL, so he was like,
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
so
making all
here's
this
the
stuff
thing.
so that they
That-
make new pieces.
I wanted to do a little bit more research on this, but before the podcast. But apparently, that same guy was the one that made the original
Wall-E.
the original Wall-E ideas model submission,
Huh.
the one that got made into a set.
Yeah.
So
I wish they'd
Interesting.
re-release the Wall-E set, honestly. I didn't have money to buy it when it came out.
didn't they re-release it?
It was out
I
for a
don't think
long
so.
time,
Yeah.
but not when I had money.
So anyway, this is what is this called? The Cyclops Chase.
I think it's a pretty good looking 4+ set.
It's not bad, and I think it actually makes
yeah,
pretty
it
good
looks.
It
it
makes
looks
pretty good use
good.
of those limb pieces.
I'm very biased in that I hate the core elements from Ninjago. I just don't like that arm piece because it stifles creativity
I mean,
so
it's
much.
not great.
I mean, other than that, it's all right. I don't like seeing Buzz with hair.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Also,
Huh.
but I do like that other minifig for the armor. It's very different.
Yeah, the armor's all right.
They include like all kinds of different versions of it
Yeah.
in these sets, which is helpful because it kind of like you can build up a nice little squad of them.
It makes me think of the Scarif Trooper armor.
Mm.
A bit. Yeah. But it's kind of like to me at least, they would be like a good space mook squad.
They don't have any of the Star Command armor with helmets.
Any of the what?
Star Command armor with a dome. None of them have domes.
No, they don't. That's weird.
That's weird.
The Toy Story one had half the dome at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they may have gotten rid of that and melted it down and buried it in cement.
Is this maybe a new piece and that's why?
I'm sure it's a new piece. That looks very similar to the old wing piece. So also why we'll get to that in the
we're
next
not
set.
there yet. Hang on. Just give us a bit there. You're overstepping it, but yeah, this is actually not a bad 4+ set. Not gonna lie.
The robot has a good shape.
So, is this supposed to? Hang on, remind me. Is that supposed to be the one from the video game in Toy Story 2?
It's
The robot?
adapted off
Yeah.
of that, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely adapted from it.
Okay, I figured. So now we get to Zerg.
I'll be honest, it's very hard for me to accept the new Zerg design because I was such a big Zerg fan.
I'm a pretty huge Zerg fan too, but I mean, I like the set. You know?
The lack of knees kind of bugs me.
I thought you did have these.
Doesn't look like it.
Hmm.
No, wait.
Yeah,
From
it
this other
does.
angle. I'm looking
It
at the
does.
head-on angle, but you're right, the box art angle.
But it's not like he had knees before.
Well,
No,
he had
for
on,
good reason.
you know, his ethnic robe before.
Ethnic robe.
Kevin, speak English.
His
Zerg's
dress.
ethnic robe.
Also, I'm sure this is probably a movie thing, but also, Zerg's laser gun is like an iconic piece of Zerg paraphernalia.
Yeah.
I mean, the one
Yeah,
that had the
that's
balls?
right.
Yeah,
The balls,
shot?
It's
yeah.
more. He basically has like a laser Gatling gun. You know, like the one
Yeah.
in Star Wars. That's like my favorite Star Wars gun.
The Z6 rotary gun.
That is a good gun.
Is it legal to own a minigun? I'd kind of like to buy a minigun.
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna insinuate anything, but is it legal to put a cannon on your boat?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm talking about can I buy one? I don't really give a crap what the government says about it.
Well, yes, you can buy one, but
Easily.
legally, that's another question.
So one thing that's interesting is that recently Lego's been doing this thing where they include alternate heads, like complete alternate heads, and they seem to be extending that to these sets. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
And this one is included.
Okay, so why are the wings brown?
I
I
don't know.
If this is supposedly the origin movie, then maybe that's like a origin movie thing.
Origin movie seems like such a weird idea for Buzz Lightyear.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess
We
it's
have a
just
TV
my
series of him, you know?
yeah, I guess
like-
it's just my bias for the TV show. But
I loved
Yeah.
that show.
Mhm.
And I haven't been able to actually go back and see because it's still
Was
not
that the one
streaming,
with,
but I've watched clips online and there's some really
corporate.
hilarious stuff in there.
yeah, you can always pirate it.
I'm not really much of a pirate, you know?
Well, they haven't released it though. Is the
I
thing.
also like to watch things in HD. They need to release
Well.
it.
Yar har fiddle dee dee.
Because I don't think the show ever came out on DVD or anything, besides, the original movie, which we have on VHS.
Yeah, but that's on VHS.
Have they released it on Disney Plus yet?
Huh?
They'll never release that on Disney Plus though, will they?
I have a feeling they might end up doing it around when Lightyear comes out.
Who knows?
It
Remember,
would
they
be a
released the Ewok
good
movies on Disney
promotional.
Plus.
Yep.
Yeah,
What?
they did do
You didn't know that?
but they didn't release
I
the
haven't
holiday
had it in like
special.
a year.
That's what we were just talking about when they added like the old Clone Wars show, the Ewok movie, Star Wars droids. All of that's on Disney Plus.
It's all there for the
Wait,
taking.
you're saying I can't watch Clone Wars on YouTube anymore?
Nope, it's on
No.
Disney Plus.
You got to give the mouse your buck.
I refuse. refuse.
Okay, it is perfectly legal to privately own a minigun in the U.S. You just need $400,000. So it's the price of a house.
Not that
That's it.
bad. Not bad at all.
$400,000.
If we all pitch in, like, okay, think of it. If we are just between the four of us, it only comes down to $100,000 a person. We can find four other guys, $50,000 a person. That is completely doable sometime.
So you mean a pyramid scheme?
No,
So-
that's not how a pyramid scheme
That's
works.
not a pure scheme.
In about 5 years, if I don't buy anything else and just spend on basic food and necessities, we can all pitch in for singular minigun split between 5 people.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like
Alright.
you need to be shooting the minigun 24/7.
Wait,
We can share it.
You're forgetting something.
Ammo?
You're not including ammo.
We'll
Yeah.
worry about that when we get to it. Once we own a
Okay,
minigun,
look,
think
when
of
you buy a gun, you want to get ammo so you
think
can
about it though.
shoot
If we
it.
have a minigun, we can start a whole YouTube channel just based around the gun.
But if we fit it so that it shoots custom cartridges, then we can make our own ammo.
And we're also gonna paint it to look like Zerg's gun.
Put yellow ammo.
Yeah,
like
we're gonna get some yellow
neon
ammo.
Yeah, it's like when we're
No,
not
it's
shooting
just,
it, we'll
like,
just bring it
super
to like
visible.
national landmarks.
Can you
We'll
shoot
bring it to
painted
the...
bullets?
What's up?
Can you shoot painted bullets out of a gun?
Probably
Well-
not. No, they probably seize up.
I mean,
The thing is,
in theory, legally
casing-
you
Yeah,
can.
well, technically,
Yeah, is
like,
there a way to put like a phosphorus
Yeah.
yellow on the bullets as
Oh,
they
you
come
do
out?
not want to do that. You do not want to
Oh
do that.
no, you don't want to do that. Yeah.
Like, you shoot that gun, you will blind yourself forever.
If you put phosphorus yellow paint on the bullet,
If you put phosphorus anything on a bullet, as soon as that phosphorus ignites, it's gonna go.
okay,
white
I don't
hot.
mean phosphorus. Just something that
You
glows.
might make yourself
Like
explode.
neon. Well, let's
I mean,
put some
a
neon
type
on
of
there, you
material
know?
that glows is what I
Okay,
mean.
neon
Like the
is even-
Paraka.
Neon is an
Yo,
even
yo.
worse idea.
Why is it to put neon paint on a bullet?
Well, it's a noble gas. You can't. Oh, you're thinking like neon, like the color. Not
Yes.
neon,
Yes, the
like
color, not
You're
the,
taking our terms too literally.
No.
I don't think you can
Look, you
strap
just
like
got
a
to talk about
neon,
phosphorus,
like a light bulb on a bullet.
Hmm? Hmm?
What? Oh.
oh well.
We've got to
Minigun.
develop a new bullet too.
So
Then our Zerg cosplay will be closer to completion.
This is all going to the Zerg cosplay.
Yep.
100% accuracy.
Then we can, and yeah, it's real. That would be an interesting brand of cosplay, you know, like real weaponry cosplay.
I mean, we do have the real Iron
I mean-
Man suit.
Yeah, Leo, what was that show
So-
we were watching when I was over there, where they were making all the, you know, like fictional weapons?
Man at Arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That gets almost there. They don't really test it as much as I would have liked, but they at least make the real weapons.
Yeah.
Because they made a chainsword.
Did make a chainsaw.
I used to watch
Did it
that
work?
channel. It's
Yeah, it worked.
Bootleg, though.
I'm not sure if it'd work long term because how they put the teeth on the chain,
No,
but
none of his stuff lasts long term. Like, I remember he made a shield once. I forget what, like, whose character shield it was, right? But, like, it couldn't even deflect anything.
I mean, they were definitely. It sounds like they've come a long way since they started from what we were watching.
Oh, yeah.
But
It seems like that.
yeah, as far as this goes, it's okay. Let's pull up the next one where the guy cheated Lego. This is where they're talking about, like, the guy that designed it as an A-fault, and apparently one of his first thoughts when designing the, you know, concepts for the movie Lightyear was, what parts can I force Lego to make? And one of them was he wanted the visor canopy thing in yellow.
So this is the... I have the name. The XL-15 spaceship.
Wasn't XL the guy they had replace XR in the cartoon?
I haven't seen the
Maybe.
cartoon in 20 years.
You know, the guy with the red
It hasn't been
head?
20 years, Ford. It hasn't been 20 years. No.
No, it's been about that long.
No. No!
You're welcome. I'm here all night. anyway, so I guess this is supposed to be the box, right?
Yep. That's the
Yeah.
box.
It's
That
it's not really
buzzes.
looking like a box.
No wonder these earbuds are hurting so much. I've had them in backwards the entire time.
Nice.
Oh man, you know it's weird. Like earlier today, we were watching the Internet Historian No Man's Sky,
Mm.
and when I saw this ship for the first time, I was like, "Oh, this is like one of those ships from No Man's Sky." Honestly, it does though. It's.
I
Like
don't
a
think it
little,
does
like,
look too much
one-
like the box, though.
It's like a little.
There- where's all the
it's
purple and
definitely-
green?
It's definitely stylized, right? But like, it's this little, fighter, ship, and it's got this little cargo compartment. And it's cute. I love it. It's not even cute. It's just like it's so swish, you know.
Whoosh.
It is the swoosh. It is. Like the thing that gets me with this, and maybe it's just because I'm a nerd, because I am.
I wish there was more purple.
But like, I mean, of course you want there to be more purple.
I like purple.
Is that like when you sit him in there, it's not like last year's X-wing where you lay him down. It's the kind where you can literally sit him down. Like Lego, what are you doing? You should have done this last year. That's great.
Well, they probably didn't think about it last year.
Well, they should have, because it would have made the X-wing so much more accurate, I'd say. But what's even better is that it's got a pretty decent cargo space, and the figure selection is actually very nice. Like, I really am genuinely surprised.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty okay set. Not something I'd personally be interested in. Oh yeah, they did make a Buzz Lightyear ship in Lego form a while back with the Toy Story line. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Which is shaped like the box.
Yeah, but they didn't use the right color for the wings there either. They're blue instead of purple.
I forgot they were supposed to be purple. But yeah, cargo. On a ship this small. And it is kind of small. It's very compact. But
It also
seems like
comes
it's
with
got
a
lot.
plaque,
Yeah.
which is
so
odd.
That's something. Let me get the full setup. Like, I don't know why they're doing that now, but like they're making that kind of stuff for these smaller sets. Did they think this is going to be like a top seller among the adult
I think
demographic?
Disney thinks Lightyear is going to be way more successful than it will probably be.
Yeah. And judging by like all of the recent drama, I don't think it's gonna get.
I mean, it's going to make a lot of money, but it's not going to make as much money as they think
Yeah.
it is. Let's face it, Pixar is still coasting off the reputation where they can make literally anything, and people will
Yeah.
watch it.
Sad.
And didn't they just release a movie that didn't really do all that well?
Which one?
The one with the red panda.
That wasn't.
Yeah.
That wasn't Pixar, was it?
No,
That was Pixar.
It was. I thought it was just Disney.
I didn't
No.
actually hear
Well,
how
they're
that
the same
did.
thing, technically.
Yeah,
these
the thing
days,
is,
so.
the Pixar as a studio we knew growing up doesn't exist because none of the same people are working there anymore.
Good stuff.
Man, what a sobering thought.
I don't
It's
know,
not because they're
a
old, Leo.
thought
They were
to
just
me.
they were either ticked off or fired.
That's why it's sobering.
Yeah, I'm trying to see like what it done. Actually, was Turning Red, was that released on Disney Plus or?
I think
Yeah.
that's the one.
Yes.
I'm thinking.
So that's also probably because we do know that releasing stuff side by side and streaming generally does really hurt it too.
Oh, I didn't know that was a day and day.
Unless you're Dune.
Well, the movie only came out on March
but
11th.
that did
so.
actually hurt Dune. So. Just
Yeah,
saying.
it definitely did hurt Dune. Dune still made money, but it would have done better if it wasn't released on streaming at the same time.
But at least it's getting the sequel.
Yeah.
Dune 2.
When is that come? Is that this year or is it next year?
No, I think it's next year. I think.
I think it might be 2 years out.
If it's 2 years out, that's kind of long to wait.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the dates were.
They needed to give. They need to have the same faith in this director as they had for Peter Jackson. Just give him like all the money, all the
And
time.
just do everything back to back.
Just blow it all. Yeah, Dune.
You know, Barry Keoghan's gonna be in Dune 2 as well.
Yes. Yes,
What?
he,
He's in
What
literally
else is he
everything.
gonna be in?
he will play the role that Sting played of the Baron's nephew.
Oh boy.
So he needs
Sting
to wear
from
the
the B
space.
movie?
Yes. So like he
Yeah,
needs.
totally.
Let me see.
Like, did you see the original Dune?
No.
See.
Oh, wow.
The first
should
experience I
watch
ever had
that.
of Dune was
You're
the
not
movie.
cultured.
We should watch that.
But I
so
don't
that
want to
we
be
can see
spoiled
it.
for Dune
Fine.
2 at this point.
Look,
Yep.
the original Dune movie is such an incoherent mess.
Is
You will
that
not
Dune?
be spoiled.
Yeah.
The one,
That's
this
Sting.
meme with the guy in his underwear has
That's
always been from
Sting,
Dune.
man. He's not
Yeah.
just some guy. He's Sting.
Why is he basically nude?
Because he's Sting.
Space underwear. Space speedo.
Ah, wait. Can we? It's not it.
No, you tried to add the link, but it didn't work.
Oh man.
Oh, no,
wait.
there it goes. Okay, kind
It's
of.
literally just okay. We
Just
can
put
really
it-
get away with that.
Here, let me.
Oh no, we
Okay.
can't. Oh no.
Did you get the stream taken down?
No, totally not. At
He
all.
just
Break
didn't
YouTube.
crop the
I didn't
meme.
crop it.
I see. Ah, you fool.
The iFunny watermark still in there.
So I've seen this
Okay.
meme, this GIF a lot. I did not know that was from Dune.
The only reason I
Yes.
see it, is because you're getting some feedback. Sorry. The
Yeah,
the
it's
only reason I see it is
terribly cropped.
because Leo posted it.
Does that mean Barry Keoghan's gonna wear this outfit?
I hope so.
No, I don't think.
Well, in the book, Leo, have you read the book?
I have read the book.
Does he wear briefs in the book?
I can't remember.
I
Like,
forget. Are there also?
So my understanding of the description of the arena fight is a bit hazy. I don't think he's bare naked except for the space speedo in that.
Are there also heart plugs in the book? I forget. I never read it.
I didn't read the book either. Like I said, the only
Was that
Dune
just
experience I had was I watched this. Me and Kevin were in the theater until like 2 a.m. watching this movie,
Yeah, was it?
and I was
just-
horribly, horribly tired by the end.
The movie, the David Lynch movie, does add more things that are not in the book.
Mhm.
Like it does show the spacing guilds, which you don't see in Dune until I think it's. I haven't read the second book, so I don't know if they appear there. But
So the heart plugs are just a Lynch thing. It
It
seems
may
like
be.
a Lynch thing.
maybe.
Okay.
Have you seen the Lynch cut of Dune?
Me, no.
We should find it. Maybe Ryan has.
Shit with the Snyder cut, you know?
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah.
I don't think I could
8
ever
hours.
get myself to watch the Snyder Cut again.
8 hours of content. You'd watch
That-
it with Orion, wouldn't you?
The Snyder Cut?
Yeah, you sit down with Orion and watch it.
I don't think
Hear that?
so. No,
I don't
it's 'cause
think
there's-
Orion would be able to watch it again is the problem.
No, Leo, have you seen the Snyder Cut?
No, I have not.
Then you don't know. It is grueling to get
It's
through.
it's too long.
It's too long and it's boring for a large portion of it.
Well, look, just because you're not in the same intellectual weight class as Zack Snyder,
As
doesn't
Ben
mean you can't-
Shapiro, who loves it.
Oh yeah, it's Ben Shapiro who loves it. Look, maybe if your wife was a doctor, you too would appreciate that movie.
Maybe. But no, that's not gonna happen. There's a good parts to it, actually. I think, especially in
I
like,
feel like if,
is there 5 parts or 4 parts in it?
I think
Part 4
there- it's,
got
like,
better
divided in 4 chapters.
because, like, especially the climax of the movie is way better than the Whedon cut.
Like you
But
do know that.
I think
part
if they
4
literally just
was
kept
just
what
the
they
ending.
had,
I don't remember.
cut it down to, you know, a normal movie length, they would have had, you know, pretty solid movie, you know,
Wait,
but
wasn't it like
Isn't there just one shot where
no,
we pan over
wait,
the
no,
Amazon
it
for like
might
a
have been
minute and a
5.
half?
Might have been 5.
something like that.
That sounds like Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not wrong. Yeah.
the Amazon part was so long and drawn out, I remember. And they actually, the Wonder Woman fight is considerably worse, I think, than the Whedon cut in the Snyder cut.
Which one?
The one in the bank.
Oh yeah, where they just like add the unnecessary blood and stuff.
I didn't even notice the blood. I just knew it was long and boring.
She's like slamming guys into the walls and just like blood splats all over. It's like you're killing these men.
See,
you're not a hero.
No, I actually don't have an issue with that because it bugs me more when people like knock people around like, oh, they're just knocked out. No, if you knock people around, you're gonna kill them. You die most easily from battery. I think that's why people fear
like,
guns more than anything now.
Is it that like so this woman just like throws these guys around the room, blows them up and everything.
I don't think they had it coming.
But then she turns to this little girl and this little girl's like, "Can I be like you or whatever?" Like that was sadistic.
Yeah, that was more where that she tells them that you can be like me when they're literally not the same species.
Like, yeah, you could be like me. You could be a cold-blooded killer.
Yeah, I don't think you're giving her enough credit in this sense, though. Again, she was totally justified in killing those guys. See, I like to have my heroes kill things. I'm a big Punisher fan.
Yep. I don't pay taxes.
But no, I actually don't like it when they make a big deal out. That's why I like especially the earlier Marvel Cinematic Universe stuff is because they didn't make a big deal out of killing. They didn't like draw attention to it, but they're like obviously Captain America had a gun. He was killing people.
So, this is your ideal superhero?
Leo, I don't have my dual monitor set up, so I'm not seeing. Oh, the Punisher.
Yes.
Yes. I guess. Apparently, in his eyes.
Yeah, he's all right. Here's the thing is, I prefer the takes on the Punisher that are more just like ecstasy violence rather than the ones that get into the moral quandaries of the Punisher.
I like the moral quandaries better.
I like my Punisher to be more John Wick.
Littering is a crime against society.
Yes, for those who should we put this on?
No, we don't need to. It's a Punisher comic. You guys can find it out there. Leo makes too much work for us. Also, I think we're probably getting to the end here.
Oh, yeah.
We've exhausted our 2 topics, appears.
Yeah, we were going to do one about the Ninjago thing that went on April Fool's, 2 Truths and a Lie, but we'll probably do that next week now. Or just some other time, John, because me, Kevin, and Ford there for it. Because we're the only ones who caught up on Ninjago.
Well, we are here.
Yeah, we're not going to do it right now in this episode.
Yeah, we hate doing work.
Don't I know it?
Yeah, maybe we'll do an extra episode for that. Because I also don't know if we need a whole hour for that discussion. But
it did go up on April Fool's, so, you know.
No, he does this every year where it's 2 truths and a lie. So there is one thing that's not true. Like, for that, I want to dig up some of the old ones, too, and we can compare it.
All right.
I know there's at least one that I think he's done it multiple times. So there's one I remember in particular that talked about a rat.
I smell a rat.
Is a rat important? Was it Micah?
I'm going to have to go back and check them, but I do want to discuss that relatively soon. So be on the lookout for that. Also, as always, join the Discord server, which is in the comments below. Yeah, and some Burrow Man says you can paint bullets, but it would burn off if we're able to see it.
Yep.
So we'll find some way to do it. Maybe we can color the metal.
Yellow metal.
Yeah. Ford, you're rolling your eyes. This is why we don't make cool things in America anymore.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's gonna be... It's not gonna have the effect that you think it's gonna have.
And we keep trying. Until we get bullets that look like, neon yellow plasma firing out of a minigun, I will not be satisfied.
I don't know.
Well, then what you want is not a bullet, but a compressed...
No, Leo, we want to have the effects of a minigun, but with the looks of a plasma.
Yeah, so like, if you can sustain what's essentially just a packet of ionized gas...
I'll be a little bit more libertarian about this, okay? I don't care what color the bullet is, as long as it stops the guy who's coming at me.
No,
good.
Ford, this isn't about that. This is about style. No.
Yeah, and Ford, you have no style, and you have no face.
See, Ford, you're not a supervillain.
You're talking to a scientist here.
Oh, you're a villain, all right, but you're no
I
super
work in
villain.
infectious
Oh, yeah?
diseases,
What's
and you're
the
not calling
difference?
me the supervillain?
Presentation! There are two people in this world, Ford. They're the villains and they're the supervillains. I will be a supervillain.
We live in a society.
Alright, but yeah, join the Discord server in the link below. Also, like I said, we'll be getting these episodes up on Rumble in the next couple of weeks, so tune in there as I slowly upload stuff and some of our other older videos at the same time. Unlike YouTube, we actually get money from the ads on Rumble, so if you ever want to watch our videos, go there to support us and support Rumble. It's a pretty good platform. There are other creators there as well I'd recommend checking out.
Sweet.
Alright, so for Ford, Leo, Malaris, and myself, LQ, thank you for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode.